Hello crew, welcome back to the Gaming Ocean TCG channel, and in this video we are checking out the new Battle Spirits Saga TCG just released from Bandai a few weeks ago, back on April 28th of this year, 2023, around the same time Grand Archive came out actually, and this TCG is actually a reboot. The original Battle Spirits card game came out in Japan 2008, and in 2009 shipped over to the English version. Now, unfortunately the English version only came out with 5 sets, didn't do so well, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Japanese version is still ongoing. Let me know in the comments down below if that's true or not. That's just what I came up with my research. And I'm sure all TCG players out there have seen the many ads they invested in pushing out Battle Spirits Saga. Man, those tournaments, big prize money, thousands of dollar cash prizes, insane. They've invested a lot. It's a nice way to advertise a new TCG. You know, it'll incentivize people to go play, right, for money. But at the same time, hopefully it does well. You know, I don't ever bash on TCGs. I like trading card games. Of course, the ones I enjoy, I will invest in collecting. And this is what we're doing in this video. We're going to check out Battle Spirits Saga. I want to check out the cards, what they look like, what it's about. Hopefully, maybe there's a rule book, maybe a little description in there. And I wanted to start out small. I do and probably did have a chance to have bought a booster box, but instead I bought a starter deck just to start out. Honestly, wanted to check it out, maybe see if this is actually a card game I want to collect as well. I'm not sure yet. I'm on the fence still. I mean, I'll admit this box did pull me to it. This dragon looks really cool, and that's what we have here. We're gonna showcase and open up the Battle Spirits Saga Dragon Onslaught Starter Deck Red, and this is the first starter deck. As you can see, ST01 here in the corner. There's 3 other starter decks, but this was actually the only starter deck that was available in my local card shop. There's this red one, there's purple, yellow, and white, and I'll admit the white one seems something probably I would play. Looks pretty cool. I'm not a very mecha fan, but there's like some cool looking machines in there. But anyways, let's dive in. Let's check out Battle Spirits Saga, what the cards look like, what the art looks like, what's it about. I kind of know a little bit about it, and let's see what Dragon Onslaught has to offer. So let's open up, and let's see if this is as simple as just pulling this up. No tape? Oh, I lied. There's tape right here in the corner. Look at that. It's about to destroy the box. You know what? I have something. Yes, I do. I've got this here. Look at that. Luckily, my wife left this in here. Forgot what we were doing, but we're cutting something. All right, let's check it out. And I do apologize. I've been wanting to make this video for a bit. I've been holding on to this, but of course, life, responsibilities, exhaustion from work. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep up sometimes, but I do very much enjoy this and trading cards, obviously, right? As we all do. All right, here we go. We're opening the box. Okay, not gonna lie, the card looks really cool. Here we are. Okay, got the cover for the top. Okay, this covers the deck. Boom. Oh, a little red ball just came out. You can see. And from my understanding, these are called cores. Like I said, I did look into the TCG, how it's played. Fairly simple. Also read up that it kind of still builds on the same mechanics as Battle Spirits. Of course, there's maybe like 1 or 2 new things, like the mulligan and a new mechanic called burst. I kind of call that like a trap card. You have to meet certain conditions for it to activate. You just put it on the side here, and when conditions are met, you just boom, activate it. I think it's like they call it burst. I call them trap cards. But there are also cards you can use to counter during phases and stuff. So, oh look, is this a playmat? Hey, it's a playmat. That's cool. Here we go. Let me check out the playmat first, and then we'll open the starter. But this is the deck itself. It's the back of the cards. Looks nice. Oh, it does have some type of engraving in here. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I thought it was just BSS. No, there's actually something there. I'll showcase it when we open this. I know the plastic kind of glares. But here's the nebuladragonandromeda. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds really cool. And I think, from my understanding, this might be the only card you can get in a starter deck. You know, sometimes you can get the same cards in the booster boxes or in the booster packs. Not with the starter decks. I think this is like the only, like, you can only get in the starter decks. So, and of course, with Bandai decks, you have to at least get 2 of to kind of get a set if you want multiple copies of certain cards. So, not too bad. Yu-Gi-Oh! You need to buy 3. So, at least Bandai does a good job with that. It looks like you get, oh, okay, you get other cores. You get the blue ones and red. So, it looks like this is your main core. I think there's certain cards that require a red core, and you can move it around per your monsters or whatnot. And these are the other ones that you can put other monsters. And your monster actually have to have a core to kind of stay alive, I guess. They're like the soul cores, yeah, you know? So they're soul of the monsters. Interesting, very interesting. And these are kind of your mana, your costs, I'll just call it mana. So I'll put these here up here. At least it's nice that they come out with it. You know, it would have been weird if they didn't come with it. Let's check out the playmat. I kind of want to see. And then y'all can see too. You know what? We'll probably use this as our background for now. Excuse me. All right. So you can see life, which technically is kind of cool. I mean, in a sense, because your life are these soul cores, right? Anytime you lose a life, you actually take one and put it in your reserve for your core. So you're technically not losing. You can actually use these because it's an extra mana piece, right? Cost or whatnot. Your deck, your card, discard, trash. Burst, here's your trap card section, and of course your field. Oh, cool, it comes with the steps. That's nice. Start a step, core step. So core, draw, refresh, main step. Usually main steps always. Oh, look, it actually has an attack step. That's new because I know a lot of Bandai's card games. I think all you have is, and I guess this probably just originates from Battle Spirits, but you usually have your main phase where you do everything from options, spells, attack, summon, everything there, and then that's it. But this actually has your main step, then skip to attack step. That's cool. Then end step. It's kind of nice. That gives me, to me, a Yu-Gi-Oh feel, which I am originally from or play as Yu-Gi-Oh. So it was a weird transition playing like Digimon, for instance, and doing everything in the main phase. Like, whoa, there's no end until you want to stop. Okay, or you don't have it in memory. Anyways, I'm babbling on too much. I'm sorry. Here's a playmat that they give you in the starter deck. Pretty nice. Oh, and if you want to learn and help you a little bit more understand the card game, the back of it actually has a step-by-step explanation. That's really nice. The void is where you want to put your soul cores. As usually I've seen, you know, online where the ads where they have it in a little jar thing and you just pick them out, whatever. On the side, you bring them into your existence field. Yeah, you got 1 through 4. Start and refresh, main step, and attack, then your end step. So you got an idea how to play it. So that's cool. I like it when the starter decks do come with an explanation in them to start the game, especially with something new like Battle Spirits Saga. That's most people have never heard of it unless they knew about the original Battle Spirits card game, right? So that's one thing that did the I believe that lacked in the Grand Archive starter decks is one. Again, me just probably just picky about it, but the starter decks didn't come with the foil card. They were all just non-foils. And they didn't really have a playmat or a booklet to kind of give you an idea how to play the game. But of course, Grand Archive is actually available online on the Kickstarter page to kind of help you, and it's free, so that's probably why. You can just look it up. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about Battle Spirits Saga and the Dragon Onslaught red deck. So let's get started. I know we're a little bit in, but I had to say what I had to say. And oh, and I do like this. I like how this new stuff, because I struggled with the Grand Archive starter decks. I didn't want to open them up, which you had to open them up and like bend the card. Nowadays, some of these have like a slit here, which I do see it, but I can't get it. A slit where you can pull and just unravel it. That way you don't have to damage a card. But I'm gonna have to poke at this. It doesn't want to come out, so we're gonna grab a knife here. If I can just, there we go. There we go. See, you just ravel it, boom. A lot of decks are like that now. The starter decks, I should say. Oh, that went kind of rough. There we go. Don't want to mess that up. Here we go. We're opening up the starter deck. I don't know how many cards you're supposed to start off with. I'll probably read it in the back here. But here we go. You know what? Will it tell me? Your deck is made up of 50 cards or more. So you got to at least have 50 cards. Okay. We use this as a background for now. Kind of cool. Nebula Dragon, right? Space. Anyways. Here's the star of the show for the starter deck. Nebuladragonandromeda, sorry. I'm gonna understand this is your costs, I think. Not quite sure actually. I don't remember how you actually, I know these are some type of numbers. You have these cores here. In a way, I think there's a way to reduce, oh man, there's quite a bit of explanation, so I'm gonna try not to say too much because I don't wanna give false information, right? But we got the dragon, and I can explain the things I do know. So you get 2 copies of it. That's cool. So here's your dragon. Of course, when these monsters also have levels. So depending, like, you can add more cores to level them up, from 3 cores to 5 cores. And of course, when you level them up, they get more attacks. So you go from 4 to 6 to 10,000. That's crazy. Its ability, let's see, select one of your opponent's spirits with 3,000 or lower fewer DP or battle points, and or one of their nexuses and destroy. So this pops things. This when summon effect. So this happens when you summon it, and it's level 3 ability. So you get something when you get max level. While this spirit attacks, confront. Your opponent must block if able. So it's like a final attack orders kind of deal. So your opponent has to block if they can. That's kind of strange. But there it is. I'm pretty sure this is your cost. You need 6 cores. But these red things, if I remember correctly, they help reduce cost of some sort, or I forget. But there's a reason these 3 are shown here in the top where Nebula Dragon is. They do something to help with cost or play. I just can't remember. But let's just look at the cards. But I'll admit, the card does look nice. They look very nice. And that does pull me into card games if the cards look very cool, very nice, very different. I do find interested, so I'm a little interested now. Just a little interested. Again, still not quite sure. But if I do play this, I might see if I can pick up the white starter deck. I'm more interested in that. But I do like dragons, so this might be cool too. Red is usually an aggressive color. And I do like that. Alright, we got next card is Galaxy Dragon Andrometeos. The names are wild. It looks like a 4 cost. Starts with 3,000 DP, 4, then 6. This one, when you summon a Star Dragon Spirit card, count each symbol on this spirit as 2 symbols when calculating cost reduction. Okay, so you can reduce the cost to summon it, I guess. That's cool. And then level 2 and 3, when the spirit attacks, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Star Dragon Spirit card from the reveal cards to your hand. Return the remaining cards to the bottom of any order. So there's that too, and you get 3 of these. What an odd number. We get 3 of these. Okay, put the Nebula Dragon right here in the middle. Next, we got Imperial Thunder Dragon Sigworm. It's kind of cool. In any level, your opponent must block if able. So when it attacks, they have to block. But once it gets to level 3, during your attack step, all your spirits with Awaken gain Confront. This is very aggressive. It's like, come at me, fight me. That's crazy, actually. This is interesting. It does remind me from Yu-Gi-Oh! Final Attack, where it's like, no, your opponent must attack. That's kind of cool, actually. Kind of interested in this mechanic. We've got next Rain Needle, like a Sea Dragon. Oh, this is Star Dragon. I guess their types are on the top. So the Nebula has Star Dragon. This has Star Dragon, Ancient Dragon. Yep, this has Star Dragon. Yep. So their types of what they are is up here. So Spirit Dragon is a cost of 1, or Spirit Dragon. Rain Needle has 1, 3, 4. It looks like no effect, so it looks like it's just a small cost monster to use on a field. Okay, you get 3 of these. Again, very odd. I guess you get 3 of them. I guess I have to look. I don't know if you still play 4 of. Usually Bandai card games you can play 4 of. But we're getting 3, so maybe only 3 of. Maybe. Next, we got Quicksand Dragon. Looks cool. It looks like a Monster Hunter monster, actually. Star Dragon, no real effect. It can go up to level 2 only, so up to 5k. No effect. So just another monster you can just play on the field. Get 3 of these. Moonbow Dragoon? Oh, that sounds cool. It looks pretty cool too. This one's also a Star Dragon, 4 cost. This one can go up to level 3. So from 3, 6, 8 is his last DP, and it looks like in any level it gets Flash. Awaken. Okay, let's see what Awaken does. This probably does the description, but you may remove any number of cores from your other spirits and place them onto this spirit. When destroyed, effects are not triggered by this effect. Okay. Flash is another thing. Man, I think they're like quick effects. I'm not mistaken, or a disruption, like you can use it in certain phases. I think, if I remember correctly, again, I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a bit since I've actually seen an explanation of a little bit of everything, but I'm also still not fully understand the card game. But hey, we're checking the cards out. So far, they look really nice. Look pretty cool. Oh, we got, what is it, the dinosaur? Okay, Blade Dino Parasaur. It looks pretty cool. Looks like a warrior, gladiator. So this one can go, oh, wait, this goes to level 2. Sorry, the 3 here confused me. But up to 2 levels. In any level, when the spirit attacks, it has Confront. And at level 2, when the spirit attacks, you may pay this spirit's soul core to draw a card. Oh, okay. So you can take a core to draw a card. I wonder if they lose, like if it says 4 cost, you have the 4 cores on it, right? If you're taking 1 core off of it, is it destroyed because it doesn't have full amount of 4 cores? Or as long as it has a core, it's alive? I'm going to look that up. And if anyone knows, let me know in the comments down below. Again, I don't know completely the card game yet. But you get also 3 of these dinosaurs. Okay, eventually I'm just going to stack them up, I guess. Because they're not going to fit in here for sure. Next, we got Blazing Roar. Another card. Emperor Beast. This is a beast. It's a boar. Looks cool. It can go up to 3 levels, 5k. And when summoned, select the red spirit card from your trash. Return it to your hand. Good card. Anything that returns things from your trash, always good. Yo, this looks cool. Dragon Trooper. I don't know why I couldn't read that. It's a dragonoid monster, 2 costs, up to only to level 2, 3k attack. And when the spirit attacks, it gains 2000 DP. Okay. BP, sorry, I keep calling DP. So if it's a level 1, it'll get 3000. Level 2, it'll get 5000 when it attacks. Oh, here you go. This is probably answered my question, but you get 4 of these. So you can have 4 of, like all the Bandai games. So 4 of. Cool. Next, Dragno Shock Troop. That totally sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card to me. 2 costs. It can go up to level 3, up to 5k, and it has Flash and any level Awaken. You can put soul cores. Okay. Now, I'm sure, I guess Flash has to be a type of quick effect. You get 3 of these in the deck. Here we've got Dragon Captain. Oh man, I mean, I'm kind of liking their names. You know, they all have dragon in their name. That's pretty cool. This guy looks pretty cool. It's a Dragonoid as well. It can go up to 3 levels, up to 7k, no effect. So it's just I'm just going to call it a normal monster to use the field. Something to have a body. And they do have descriptions, I guess, about them. Dragonoids have 4 arms with only one of them dominant. Oh, okay. While most of us with 2 are right-handed, the majority of Dragonoids favor the lower left. Those lucky enough to favor the upper left arm are more dexterous and are apparently conferred higher status among their peers. Oh, okay. Dragonoids with height, education, and dominant upper left arm tend to be the most celebrated. Oh, so like classy, upper class, huh? Okay, that's cool. They have descriptions, so you can read their lore. It's kind of cool. I like that they do that. We got, okay, hold on. This doesn't look like a monster. It says Scorched Battlefield. Doesn't have a monster item here. Okay, so from what I'm seeing now, just looking at it, we're understanding. So the monsters, they're called spirits, right? So spirits are monsters. I'm gonna call them. We have these are nexus. Maybe these are like the spell cards or option cards. Nexus. What has levels also? Battlefield. Maybe this is like a field card, huh? Level 1 or 2. During your attack step, all your red spirits gain 1000 BP. And level 2, during your attack step, you draw a card when you reduce your opponent's life. Cool. When you attack, you draw a card. So these are 3 of these Scorched Battlefields. There's gotta be a spell, like a field card. Gots to be. Star Altar. If the camera would like to focus, please. Thank you. Another Nexus card. Goes up to 2 levels as well. And any level. During your attack step, when one of your spirits with a soul core on it is destroyed, select one of your spirits, place all the destroyed spirit cores onto it. Cool. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. As long as you have those, let's say example, 4 cores to summon 4 costs, you can move them around as long as that monster has a core, it's still alive. But I know if you remove that core, it has no cores, it's dead. So you can kind of trash your own monsters if you like, right? You just move the cores anytime. If you don't want that monster, pop it, right? Kind of cool. Interesting, actually, I should state. And then level 2, when one of your star dragon spirits is blocked, you may exhaust this nexus to refresh it. Ooh, and they all have that confront ability, so you can literally refresh it and start over. That's crazy. That's nice. All right, and we got 3 of these in the deck. I'll just stack these together probably. We're almost done with the deck here. We got Charge Draw. This is a magic. Okay. Maybe Nexus is field cards? Magic for sure. Like spell card, right? So Charge Draw, main, draw 2 cards, main and flash. Select 1 spirit, gains 2000 BP during the turn. Okay. So yeah. I think I might be correct about it. So main is like, well, I'm not gonna say main, but the icon, the blue icon is like a hard play, like a slow play or something. When you got flash, the yellow one, it's when you can interrupt. So like a trap card or a quick play in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can flash like your attack. Oh, I use this as well. I gain 2000 attack. So flash is like a quick interruption. You get 4 of these in the deck. Charge, draw. Next we got Landmine. Oh, is this a trap card? Magic. Burst. Oh, burst. So here we go to the sorry. Burst. I got a place for the burst. It's a 3 cost burst. So burst when an opponent destroys your spirit. So that's the requirement or condition that has to be met. Select one of your opponent's spirits with 3000 or fewer BP and destroy it. You may then pay this card's cost to activate its flash effect, which is select 1 spirit against 2000 BP for the turn. So you can actually use it as a spell card or a magic card, whatever, or you can put it face down your burst until the requirements or conditions are met, and boom, pop it. Use that trap card. You get 4 landmines in the deck. Put it here in the burst. Oh, this deck comes with another burst and the final card in the deck. Got Firewall. Reminds me of Firewall Dragon. And there's a dragon in it too. Oh my gosh. And it kind of looks like the cybernetics Firewall Dragon. Anyways, burst. Has a burst when you lose life, so that's the condition. Select one of your spirits and gains 4000 BP during this turn. You may then pay this card's cost to activate its flash effect. Okay, spirits with 4000 or fewer BP cannot attack during this turn, so it can stop. And it says spirits, so I'm assuming all spirits, even maybe yours included, but anything with 4k or less can attack, so you can kind of stop lower attack monsters. Put that in the burst there as well. But okay, that's what you get in the starter deck. Of course, your little cores. I'm going to put them here. Your soul core, which what I'm going to do, I'll grab my Nebula Dragon, put it on top. Bam! I'm going to assume the red is more fancy because it's the only red. At the same time, I think this red core only activates maybe with these effects. Like, you can see it has a red soul core in here. Maybe that's the only way to activate these effects. You have to have the red soul core on it. I mean, there's got to be a reason why this is only 1 red and the rest are just multiple blues. So that's my guess. Of course, let me know in the comments down below. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am kind of interpreting it as I see it and read it, and from the little knowledge I have acquired from this card game. But overall, that's a starter deck. Starter deck red, Dragon Onslaught. What do y'all think? Battle Spirits Saga. What do you think about the cards, the art, the style, mechanics? Let me know in the comments down below. I personally, so far, kind of like it. Kind of like it. It does give a cool, small mix. Where I think also the I don't think you get summoning sickness in this card game. I think you can just summon an attack. I think. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. But I do like this Nebula Dragon card though. Very nice. I do like it. Pretty cool. So that already kind of draws me in a little bit. So I guess all I can really say is I'll give it a maybe starter deck a shot. Maybe try it out. If I can acquire another starter deck, maybe play with the wife. Maybe understand the card game. See what I think about it. And if it's something I am interested in, I may collect it. If you guys are interested in me showcasing more or opening more of Battle Spirits Saga, cool. Let me know. Of course, I will do so if I do find it interesting and want to move forward in collecting it. I'm still on the fence, but I feel like maybe just trying it out, playing it out, will kind of give me the confirmation of whether or not I want to move forward with collecting it. But at least I wanted to start small and get a starter deck and check out the cards. And I'm going to say the cards do look really cool. Very well done. I like, again, it looks different, you know. I like the whole, what they did, the levels. I kind of like the levels, like you're leveling it up in a sense, like powering it up. That's pretty cool. It has like a trap card. You get interruptions with cards. And they have their own, you know, unique mechanic with confront. It's pretty cool. Your opponent has to block an attack. Or retaliate, I should state. And the whole chorus is a neat mechanic for mana. It's pretty cool. I don't know nothing about the original Battle Spirits card game, but again, this kind of gives you an understanding with, like I said, one or two new mechanics with the burst and the mulligan draw rule. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for Starter Deck Dragon Onslaught Red. So far, I like it. I find it interesting. I like the starter deck. I like the dragons. Pretty cool. I like the dinosaurs. Actually, I like dragons and dinosaurs. If I can get my hands on the white starter deck, I'll showcase it just to show you all. Because I actually find that one interesting and they look cool. And I'll decide if I want to move forward with probably maybe open up the first set for the booster box. I'll probably flip a coin. I'll see if there's any still available also. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. That's my thoughts so far on the card game. They look great, looks good, seems interesting. I just have to try it out, and that will confirm if I want to move forward with actually collecting each set as it comes along, or even opening up one a set. And if I do move forward, I'll probably do one set, one set, in per booster box, and then like double as I do with Digimon. But Digimon's my main TCG right now, and then Yu-Gi-Oh is my second. But anyways, that's me bobbing on. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully, you get to decide for yourselves if Battle Spirits Saga is for you. And just to showcase that there is a new TCG out there, and I like to give them a showcase and try on my end and see if I like to continue moving forward. Again, if you made this far, thank you. Please like and subscribe, support the channel, join the crew for more TCG content and opening. And until next time, smooth sailing.